I return from the comfort of the abyss to tell you Serena and Greninja is one of the most broken pairs we have gotten. About, if not stronger than the level of the anniversary pairs. Very similar situation to Necrozma to the second anniversary characters. On that topic, we're here with Datamines. I have this here. I made a whole Datamines section in my brother's Discord. I put everything in here. I made it all nice and organized so I'm not scrolling through Absol's Twitter for fucking like about half an hour, halfway through the month, just to find something. I have it all now. Absolutely nothing against Absol. Just, it annoyed me. So, okay. So, we have So, obviously, this is a little late. Hi. So, Serena and Greninja are here now. This is out. This is out. This is out. That's coming. So yeah, we're just here right now. Banner-wise, we have Leaf coming back, 5 out of 5 grids. Morpeko, 5 out of 5 grids. We have Chris's Jasmine, Ampharos, Swasbuck. Gonna go over all of these, but the most important thing that I want to emphasize right now, second anniversary reruns. They're here from the end of December all the way until early February. So that's like a whole month and a half-ish. So if you want them, by all means. If you want Serena, she is worth it. She is amazing. She is disgusting. So yeah, all the kits and grids are in here, but I'm going to go over them on Pokemon Tools. Events, we have a lot of stuff here. V is a question I am always asked. December 16th. That's when it comes. We're getting Ho-Oh reruns. That's the big takeaway from this. The legendary arenas are Entei. I forgot to split this. Shit. So we have Entei, Kalos, Water, MC. That is coming in about a week and a half-ish. Then we have Latios with Johto, Ice, and Gym Leader. So those are the 2 legendary arenas. We're not getting a Golan for this month. Every Christmas time, log in on the 24th. You get a multi. Every time. Then the next day, you get 1k. About. A little more. So you can get about a multi and a half in 2 days. Keep that in mind. But then 5 out of 5 grids. Gonna go over those. Power Boost and the 3-star grids. Total gym count for this month, it's about 32k. Half a strike coin, half a tech, half a support, and general moves and 5-star power-ups. I have everything listed here. If you guys want the Discord so you don't have to wait for my videos, link will be down in the description below. We talk about Master Chief all the time. Most of the time. When it's not dead as shit. Anyway. So, now that introductory phase is out of the way, yes, I did it. In fact, I should move over to my other monitor. Because I can. Let me scoot this to my second monitor. So, okay. I'm going to go over these in banner order. I'm going to go over everything. This is not going to be split up. This is a long video, probably as you can tell by the timestamp down below. Serena and Greninja. Water Master Fair. Who can switch to Dark? So, when you're EX... You have 500 special attack, which is very good. You have Water Shuriken, Brutal Swing, Buddy Move being Buddy Quick Attack. Activate condition, when an ally's attack move hits a total of 10 times while this move is deactivated. Deactivate condition, when it is used, this move never misses, lowers the target's defense and special defense by 2 stat ranks, lowers rebuff, lowers sync counter by 1. Raises the speed of all ally sync pairs by 3. So I just summed up this whole part here. So their big thing here is in the passives. So this is a Call of Spirit. Two Master Fairs. 2 out of the 3 Master Fairs in Kalos are Serena. Hilarious. Dashing Dark Transformation and Dashing Water. And Wondrous Water Shirt transformation replaces some of the user's moves and replaces some of the user's passive skills and sync move with different passive skills and a sync move just before using its dark moves. And this is the same thing but water. So when you use Water Shuriken, you become water. If you use Brutal Swing, you switch to dark, and your passive switch before that. So the water passives being no quarter, your Water Shuriken will always hit 5 times. Unfortunate Strike 9, 100% chance of lowering one of the target's following stats at random. And if it's a multi-strike, 100% chance of lowering it after each attack. So guaranteed 5 hits, guaranteed stat drop per hit. You drop 5 stats per Water Shuriken single target. So now if you follow me on Twitter, or even I guess in the Discord, you'll see that I've been showing solos with a 1 out of 5 Serena and Greninja. Just because I've been finding them. I don't have her yet. I don't summon till the last day. I get the rewards, I do daily singles, and I just chill. This pair can solo so many legendary arenas. Even the AoE ones. Here's why. So when you switch to Dark, you get Staggering 2. Brutal Swing is AoE. So you can do an AoE flinch. And you lower Axie as well. Axie is the big one here. Because most solos rely on healing, evasion RNG, Axie RNG, and just damage. Her sync does the damage because it has power play built in. And that's both of them, by the way. So power play, when your opponent reaches minus 18 stats, you reach your maximum benefit. So it's all debuff reliant. When you're switching between both, you just get a fuck ton of debuffs. And oh, it's only 30 base power. How good could it really be? This can do about 15k damage in total with rebuff up. Roughly. So this is like very good damage. I didn't go over her TM. Raises the user's attack by 2, special attack by 4, crit rate by 3. So a little bit of help on the support end. The only thing attack is real affecting is Brutal Swing, which that's not where your damage is coming from. Your 4 special attack is your Sync and your Water Shuriken. So you only need 2 special attack. You don't need physical attack. Unless if you're doing dark stuff, but you're mostly doing water. Even if it's Dark Week, you're mostly doing water because of your +4. But that's solos, I guess. But I digress. She is fucking disgusting. Like, I'm not gonna show the videos, but if you know where to find them, you know where to find these videos. Serena, I've seen Serena solo Latias. I've seen her solo Cresselia. I've seen her solo Entei, obviously. If anyone flinches, Entei's a fucking joke. Azelf, I've seen her solo that. I don't remember anyone else off the tip of my head because I am recording this just without a script off the dome. So yeah, Serena, fucking disgusting. This is a single suit Lucian situation. Now let's go over her best mate, Callum and Greninja. Exact same thing with the switching types and whatnot. However, this is a support pair, so this is gonna play a little bit differently. Water Shuriken, Brutal Swing, same thing. Be double team, exact same activate condition when this move is used. Raise evasion of all outsync pairs by 2 staggerings. Increases physical move next of all outsync pairs by 2 when it is dark type. Turns field play into a dark zone. Increases special move next by 2 when it's water. Makes the weather rainy. So this pair can set up dark zone and rain with physical and special next. We all know how not easy physical next is to come by. This is super valuable. Now, TM costs 2 bars, applies move get acceleration to the outfield play, raises the attack of all outsync players by 4, special attack, and crit rate by 2. So this is meant to even out Serena. They're obviously meant to be ran together. Like, I think that's a little obvious. Then Sync move, same thing. Dark is physical, Water special. Now, this first starts as Dark, so I'm just going to go over Dark first for the passives. Kyle's Pride. Calm, Fire, Water Transformation. We know what this does. Recharging Strike. 100% chance of charging the user move gauge when its attack move hits. If the move has the multi-strike effect, 100% chance of charging the move gauge after each hit. So with Water Shuriken, now keep in mind, now this is Brutal Swing. So you get 3 move gauge because it's AoE. Every hit, 3 move gauge. Previous stats can be lowered. Water, restoring straight, 30% chance of restoring HP when its attack hits. If it's multi-strike, 30% chance per hit. Stats immunity cannot be affected by stats conditions. Water Shuriken does not hit 5 times, so you're guaranteed. So you could have 5 chances. You could have 2. I think it's 2. Yeah, 2. Okay. So, and I didn't even go over the grids for these yet. Like, this is base kit. They're fucking insane 1 out of 5. They don't have 5 out of 5 grids, which is a relief. Callum has more sources of physical special next. An additional critical squad, propulsion, implies endure, rain stuff, dark zone stuff, can apply confusion, and some more sync countdown. But yeah, Callum is very good 3 out of 5 because 3 out of 5 you get that, you get the endure, you get the critical squad, you get the propulsion. 3 out of 5 is worth it if you want to go that far. But you don't need any of this shit. Serena, like, 30% chance of one special defense. Is there any? Yeah, so this is whatever. You get another power play. You get Soften Up. You can power up Water Shuriken. You can get physical and special next when you use your TM. You can get more defense. Brutal Swing super duper effective 9. So 9% damage modifier on that, which is a little whatever, honestly. Foul Fighting, more modifiers. So Flabbergasted goes with that very well. Rain immunity, like, she gets a lot of stuff, but once again, the only things I would actually debate going for is more damage with these two sync nodes, because these are 50, by the way. So that bumps her shit up to 410 alone. So you can get... Why is that going up? Is the peak 75? Wait. Is that bugged? That might be bugged. Because you can go way higher. Yeah, I think that's bugged on here. Shit. So you kind of have to be a little jank with this, but... No, I wouldn't do the ones down here. Like, I would just go... like that. Furious Brain. Toss that. Yeah, like... She is so good. I'm just building off the tip of my head. I'm getting a little distracted here. But yeah, she is so good. Callum's very good. Both of them are worth it. If you want to go for them. If you like Greninja, you will love these pairs. They work so well together. Someone in the Discord was able to duo CS with Callum and Serena without even really breaking a sweat. Like, it is fucking ridiculous. Now, that's enough of them. Let's go over Christmas Jasmine. Zal, I'm looking at you. I know you love Ampharos, so you might want to listen in. So this is a Mega. This is support pair. More of a tank, gonna be honest with you. So you have Thundershot for some quick BP. No, not BP. Countdown. Why I say BP? You have Super Effective up. Apply Super Effective next effect to an ally. So this is Snorlax, but a little worse, unfortunately. Potion. Comforting Light raises an ally's defense and special defense by 3, applies gradual healing and an enduring effect to an ally. So you can give someone defenses, gradual healing, and endure. This will probably beat yourself because you'll be the tank. But to then sync is whatever, that's just for EX. Skills, you start with endurance, so you just do it for your defenses. Full bracing command 9, 100% chance of raising use defense and special defense when its trainer uses a move. So this would be your Comforting Light, this would be your potion, this would be your super effective up. You just get defenses by supporting your allies. Then team critical command raises the crit chance of allies when you use a move. When the trainer uses a move. So same effect, you're buffing your defenses and giving everyone crit rate. So you don't even really need that crit support. Then Mega, you get debut regen. So when you Mega, you start with HP regen. But then full bracing command 9 becomes plus. So instead of +1, you get +2. Defenses are 380. So that's not horrible at all. Moves don't change. It's just passive, stats, whatnot. Grid-wise, so the refresh here is very good. It seems like that they learned from Snow Ice and didn't make it 1 out of 5. So special moves next and physical next is a thing here. That's good. Adrenaline, good. Catalyst, good. Team Shout, pretty good because you want to be the tank. Shock Recovery is not bad if you want to run electric terrain. Potion stuff all shoved into one corner. Like this, Team Fear sets your team grand entry, so you can top off an ally just by megaing. That's a part of your support if you don't want to go Team Shout. If you want these. So, like, she's good, especially if you go all the way to 3 out of 5. But will I be going for her personally? Probably not. She's someone who can get physical next, which we talked about before. How this isn't the most common thing. We're getting 2 pairs that do it, so it's like, do I feel stupid for not doing it? Yes. Do I need my support gains for other characters? Also, yes. I can always pick her up on a seasonal select in the future and just grab her. Because I would definitely go for her over Whitney and Swasbuck. Now, this pair isn't the greatest, admittingly enough. Let's go over it. EX, this is a tech pair. Headbutt, flinch, fine. Move gauge boost, this gets complicated later. Horn leech, okay. This is where things get fucky. Okay, fun times, 2 uses. Applies critical hit defense to the allied field of play. Move gauge acceleration. Those are guaranteed. Those don't change. This is where things change. Terrains. This pair can do multiple terrains under certain circumstances. Turns out field applied to grassy terrain if the remaining MP for move gauge boost is 2. So if you haven't touched move gauge boost, it is grassy. If you have 1, it becomes psychic, and electric if 0. So you need to use a borderline useless move in order to get your desired terrain effect. I don't like this design, but I don't care enough to be frank with you. Team Burn Defense Drain. So these are all passives based on each terrain. 100% chance granted the following effects if the used attack move against opponent is successful and the terrain is grassy. Raise defensive odds increased by 1, lowers the defense. Special defense but psychic. Speed but electric. So, like, this is weird. I cannot stress enough how fucking weird this is. Will she be good? If you use her right, in certain circumstances she can be good, but would I use her? No. Personally, I would not use this pair. Grid-wise, headbutt activation, okay. Passive music move when terrain's in effect. Slow-mo, like, she has so much going on in all of these corners. I do not know how to feel about this. Sync burst is good if she had something that you supported. or something. Like, she just... I don't know. She'd be better if this changed depending on the type of terrain that is active. Like, I'd be a way bigger fan if this changed type, so she can actually do some sort of damage. Granted, I know Bouffalante does good damage despite being a normal type. I think the same logic applies here, despite having Turn Sync up 9, 90%. Interference Sync 9, 90%. Interference Sync is only here for flinch. So you want someone else to do it. And I guess Flabbergasted. To leave him confused. Like, this pair is weird. Will people make her look better than she actually is? Probably, yeah. But that's my stance on her. Now, let me pull up my trusty, dusty cheat sheet here. What else do I have to go over? Okay, so grid expansions. We're going to go over that now. People's favorite resident onion turtle. Venusaur and Leaf. So, I'm not going to go over their base kit, because you should already know what she does, because she's been a thing since the first year of the game. Now, the fact that she's getting something fucking screams to me, red and blue are around the corner, and I am terrified, because blue already got a power boost, technically. Grid extension, power boost, I don't know what the fuck he technically got. But he could get 5 out of 5 stuff and just fuck all. So my game's already 5 out of 5 because of a stupid decision I did a while back. Red and blue is also, I don't have to worry. Don't do what I did. Don't. So what she got, 4 out of 5. She got Toxic Freebie. Can apply free move next. So when the opponent is poison power, so this can be good for Frenzy Plant spamming. So you can switch from Razor Leaf, Frenzy Plant, Razor Leaf, Frenzy Plant. Very similar playstyle to Shaman. Then Venomous 2, another chance to leave the enemy poisoned, whereas it is just in her kit at 40. But then it becomes Potent Toxin. So that's all fine and dandy. Then 5 out of 5, she gets Noxious Hit. So while she's lowering defenses, she's also lowering attacks now. Then Power Play. The more debuffs, bigger Sync Nuke. So, like, this is fine, right? Unfortunately, Mega has lower base power, so she kind of needed a little something else. She has Relentless for defense down. Now Power Play as well. So, like, this is fine. Like, more sync damage is welcome. Attack debuffs, welcome. So she's a better debuffing pair. She does more sync damage. Freeze the Plant didn't really need help. 213 base power. It's only a little bit lower than the actual... Well, her sync is weaker than Freeze the Plant, which is weird to say, but obviously when it's EX, it's higher. And Relentless and shit. So, like, yeah. Fine. She's good. Would I use her over most of the grass types? Probably not, though. Now let's go over Morpeko. You should know what she does. She came out with Leon. She's been here for a while. I'm not gonna go over it much in depth. Same thing as last time. She got Numbing Blow. 50% chance of leaving the target paralyzed. Now, her only other way of leaving someone paralyzed was Thunder Shock, and she has Static Shock in the grid. So this helps her a lot. Then she just get TM Criticalize. So when you snack time, you actually get the attack. When speed raise attack again. When in full battle, gradual healing. But you would only get the crit rate when in hunger mode. And you would only get 2 crit rate. Unless if you were able to get the... Where is it? Unless if you were to get the MP Rekindle. Then you'd be able to get up to +3. This, you don't need MP Rekindle anymore. You can max out your own crit rate and your own attack. Granted, attack took a little bit longer because you'd have to use Aura Wheel, but you could do it faster now. Just in general. And Super Prep stays the same. It's worth it. Then 5 out of 5. Dashing Team 9. So So this is what it meant by you could raise your attack faster. When you use a move, you get another speed up. And as we just went over, bang. But then disheartening shock, 100% chance of lowering attack and defense by 1 stat rank when the user's attack is successful against a paralyzed opponent. So she's more of a paralyzed focused character than before. Whereas before it was just static shock as like a little bonus. Now she's faster setup, and she has a better way to paralyze and capitalize off the paralysis because she scales off of attack and like physical defense. So she can hit very hard with her sing. She was already a very good electric sing player. She could hit hard. Now it's like, Jesus Christ, lady. Chill on the Pika clone. Okay. So that's what's coming. Obviously, second anniversary players are rerunning, so they're getting no changes. It's just a straight banner rerun, just like Kyogre and Groudon, except it's not story related. It's just straight rerun. This is our first quote unquote actual Master Fair rerun that isn't tied to a story or any kind of event. The event is coming with this rerun instead of the rerun coming with the event, if that makes sense. So those will be their own videos where I go over how well they aged and everything, if they're still worth it. Now, Power Boost, EX, 5 out of 5 grid, or just extended grid in general. So for Masters Day this month, we have Fantina and Miss Magius getting a Power Boost. So these nodes here are the Power Boost. Now, everyone owns Fantina. Like, let's face it. Unless if you're starting the game for Serena, like, today, you own Fantina. And even then, you probably got her along the way. So, this is 3 out of 5. Power Boost is not 5 out of 5 stuff. That is something different. Marnie and Venusaur did not get a Power Boost. They got 5 out of 5. Miss Magius got a Power Boost and also access to an EX. So, the EX type is Strike. So, it becomes AoE. She got Mind Games 4, so she could raise her own stats off Omnis Wind. Shadow Ball could lower. She couldn't max out her special attack or crit, so some special defense down is fine. She got a sync modifier, Smarty Pants. She would get an additional CS2, which she already had that, but you get my point. Sharp Entry 1, so she can max out her crit right now and just needs help with special attack. And TM Super Prep 9. So you can hit with Smarty Pants and Super Prep. There's your Sync Nuke. Overall, good change for her kit. She will benefit quite a bit from this because she can actually do ghost content. Because what other ghost AoEs do we have? We have Drift Blim. We have Lunala. Lunala is better, obviously, because Master Fair. We have Banette. Even then, Banette's tech. Yeah, okay, so I'm not crazy. Yeah, so she'll be one of the better ghost AoEs. So that's definitely a good sign for her. Because before like one of the more reliable ways of ghost damage was technically Mewtwo and Shadow Ball, but then you would use his Sync Nuke. Now you can have a super effective Super Prep Sync Nuke. So that's Miss Magius. She's the only one who's getting an EX. Now, we are getting another ghost type grid. It being Agatha. This bitch. Now, you own Agatha. Let's face it. And all these are Master Day. So, Brain Teaser. Power to use moves, the more special defense down. She gets honor rolls. She gets Rude Awakening. Sync move when the target is asleep. So she has some form of Sync Nuke. So that's already what's built into her Sync. If she were to get an EX, she would hit pretty hard single target. Unfortunately, that isn't as great. And moves don't change when Mega. Actually, they do. Becomes Hex. So this would be Sleep or Paralysis. Being Lick. Holy shit. That's your last special attack. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm getting distracted. So, Axie up for Hypnosis. That's fine. Hypnosis Axie in general. 2 things of it. Good. Grand Entry, special attack up. Because she had no way to raise her special attack. So, ramp up 2, Grand Entry. Great additions. Now she chips herself. HP trade-off. The more powers that the user moves, your HP is down. So, I expect Dragonite to get something like this if you were to get a power boost. But, yeah, so she could raise her own special attack, technically up to +6 when you Mega. Fully self-sufficient. She doesn't raise her own crit rate. You will need help with crit rate. Otherwise, just keep her alive, and she's actually not bad Ghost DPS. High special attack. Shadow Ball. Actually has a decent sync move. If she were to get any extra, she would hit pretty hard. You have Ghost Zone available if needed. Low cost environment, ramming speed. So you have a lot of modifiers. You just need to kind of branch out to get all of them. I think this would be an interesting pair to see at EX in the future. Like, as Welcome Event Edition Fantina EXs, I think this would be funny. Now that's enough about Ghost. Ghost did get some love this update. Now let's go to Poison, another type that wanted some love. We have Ariados. Now, if you remember Poison Cheese, or still have to rely on it, you know how much this pair saves your ass. With Venom Drench. Now, let's go over this in an orderly fashion. You have Discombobulate. Lowers accuracy. God bless. Helps with this so fucking much. Whereas instead of relying on evasion stuff, you can now lower their accuracy. Thank fucking God. Hostile environment. Cross poison. Unfortunately, it's just regular poison and not badly poisoned. But you could still get poison on someone for someone who needs it. For example, someone with poison synergy stuff. You can have her as the applier and debuffer. That's so fucking good. GRs, very nice. Safety tether. If she was a support, I'd be better with this. TM Pep Rally, so she has speed up. She can give herself gradual healing. So +6 speed, max out her own crit rate, can give herself healing. Agile entry, evasion, quick tempo, starts with move acceleration, CS1. Most of these are alright. But I'm most happy about the Discombobulate and hostile environments. Like another poison applier. And Axie Down. Like the Axie Down for people who like poison cheese stuff is going to save your ass. Overall, very good, very welcome addition. Now, last but not least, we have Surge and Electrode. Another 3-star pair. You have this pair. Don't lie. It's not good for you. So, another last word pair. So, he had Thunderbolt, X Speed, Eerie Impulse, lower special attack, which wasn't horrible. Surge of Power, raise special attack and evasion by 2. So, +4 special attack and no crit rate. But the more the target special attack is lowered, the greater the power of this attack. Gets access to Devastation, which is that same buff again. Quick tempo, starts with movie gate acceleration. Overpower, so you can power up Thunderbolt if you want, I guess. Whatever. Stack Shock, more sync stuff. So another pair that would benefit from the expert pretty well. Fell forward. So you can use this pair kind of as a tank, of where they're an evasion tank and you get move gauge from it because you can get your evasion up to +4. Sharp entry, +1 crit rate. Ear impulse, charge infliction. So this costs 1 bar pretty much. Power induction, whatever. He can do decent damage, but he can lower speed. Speed +6. He's alright. Just a free sync nuke option. If you choose to go that route, you have someone else to lower special attack, someone to max out special attack and crit rate. Like, it's viable. It's a fun idea, but Am I the biggest fan of it? No. I cannot say that I am. And yeah, I think that's about everything. So, TLDR, Double Master Fair. This happened last year as well. We had Signasuit, Lusamine, pretty much immediately followed by Cynthia and Garatina, which introduced zones. And we are have rebuffs, so we're not gonna get a new mechanic just thrown at us. So that's good. I think that they just shoved both Master Fairs at the same time instead of spacing out like they did last time and have it be a complete fucking surprise. So I'm not saying that this is better, but at least they don't have 5 out of 5 grids. Now, for my opinion on that, I might make that another video because I'd be here for a bit. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, found it informative, and yeah, I'm back on the content grind. Don't ask why. Long story. I'll see you all next time.